4 to the power k minus 2 to the power k is equal to 1. And in this question, we wish to find the value of k that can satisfy this given equation. Thank you to viewers for tuning in to today's question. So in a moment, I'm going to walk you through the process of obtaining the value of k. And if this is your first time of seeing me on this space, I want you to sit back and watch this video. If you find value at the end of the day, please consider subscribing. Thank you already for my subscribers. So let us go over to the question right now. Alright, the first thing you want to do, viewers, you want to rewrite 4 as 2 to the power 2. Okay, so this guy becomes 2 to the power 2, then all to the power k minus 2 to the power k is equal to positive 1, right? So that is what we just done. And also you want to remember the laws of indices that says if you have a to the power n, all to the power n, you can write this guy as a to the power n, all to the power n, as if to say you're swapping the position of the exponent. It's very possible. So that's what I'm going to do right here. So I'm going to have 2 to the power k all squared minus 2 to the power k. Then take this guy into the equation. You have minus 1 is equal to 0. Alright, let me take off these guys from here. So the next thing you want to do is to bring in a new variable. I will say let 2 to the power k be equal to y. So wherever I see 2 to the power k, I will replace it with y. So this guy becomes y squared minus y, then minus 1 is equal to 0. Now you can see that we have a quadratic equation, and we are going to solve this quadratic equation by the formula method because this quadratic equation is not factorizable. So solving it with the formula method, we need to find our values of a and the values of b and the values of c. Now remember that the quadratic formula is giving us y1, 2 is equal to minus b plus or minus, I hope you can see, y1, 2 is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Okay, this is the quadratic formula, and we want to find the values of a, b, and c, so I can plug it here and get the value of y. So from here, the value of a is this guy right here, and the value of b is this guy, and the value of c is this guy. So this is the value of a, and this is the value of b, and this is the value of c. So the value of a is this guy, which is not given, it is 1 here. So you can see that a is given to be 1, so a is equal to 1. And b is equal to minus 1, the coefficient of y is minus 1, and c is given to be minus 1, that's the constant term is minus 1. So a is the coefficient of y squared, b is the coefficient of y, and c is the constant term. That's how I got all these values of a, b, and c. So right now I'm going to plug in these values of a, b, and c into this quadratic formula. So we have this guy to be called minus into b is minus 1, plus or minus square root of minus 1 squared, because b is minus 1, minus 4 times a is 1 and c is minus 1, all over 2 times a is 1. So let us clean up this equation. So we have 1 plus or minus square root of 1 times 4 will give me plus 4 all over 2 times 1 is 2. Now, further ahead, you can say 1 plus or minus square root of 5 upon 2. This is the golden ratio I think you should be hearing about. This is the golden ratio. So, the next thing you want to do is to split up the values of y. This is y1, 2. So, y1 can also be written as 1 plus root 5 upon 2. And y2 can be written as 1 minus root 5 upon 2. I've just stated the values of y, y1 and y2. But remember, we made a statement earlier. We said let 2 to the power k be equal to y. So we need to plug in the values of y into this guy so that we can get the real value for k. So let me take off this side from this board. Okay, viewers, so recall. So you have to recall that 2 to the power k is equal to 1. And now we have two values of y, so I'm going to split it up like this. So we have 2 to the power k is equal to the first value of y, which is this guy, 1 plus root 5 upon 2. and we have 2 to the power k is equal to the second value of y, which is 1 minus root 5 upon 2. Okay, viewers, I want us to analyze these two solutions. Now you can see that this guy is something we need to put in so much consideration into. Whatever be the value of k, we can never have a negative result. However, whatever be the value of k, this guy can never be negative. So this value of k, we are going to ignore this value of k and we'll move into the next one. So this value, we will not continue with this value. So we'll move into this other guy. So from this point, we want to take the natural logarithm of both sides so that we have ln 2k is equal to 1 plus root 5 upon 2 all ln, okay? Ln. So you want to divide, this guy is going to fall behind, so you have k ln 2 is equal to ln 1 plus root 5 upon 2. So if you divide both sides by ln 2, divide here by ln 2, you will definitely see that k is equal to this quantity. So viewers, this is the value of k that will satisfy the given exponential equation. If you find value from this video, please, I want you to subscribe so that I can see you in the next tutorial. Have a nice day and God bless you. Bye bye.